I love making my sim do things that I would never do in real life. For example, becoming a midnight ballerina or, just being pregnant. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Mary, and in today's video, I'll be sharing with you my personal favorite pregnancy enhancement mods for The Sims 4. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The first set of mods is gonna be by Lumpino. So the first mod, I'm so sorry, I need to read this because I already forgot the name. So it's called Pregnancy and Family Preferences Reactions Impact. So this mod is very simple because guess what? It's based on reactions. For example, we have Melanie. Oh my gosh, Melanie, poor you. You're gonna get pregnant in about a second. When you go on relationship and family pregnancy, you'll have a new option, basically, which means pregnancy and family. You can do thoughts on having children, thoughts on offspring's gender, thoughts on being pregnant. And here you're gonna have this window pop up and you can make your choice if you want to have children. And I think this one is gonna be so good for storyline and any gameplay ideas that you might have. She doesn't want to have kids, but then she falls pregnant, you're gonna unlock all of those moodlets suddenly with this mod. So for example, we're gonna do would be happy to have a child, and then it's all set and you can do literally all other ones. And for example, she wants to have kids but she does not want to be pregnant, which means when she gets pregnant she's gonna be very disappointed. And you can also choose how many kids you want to have. I want to have 2 because I already have 1 and he lives with me and he's late for school, and guess freaking what, he does not want to leave the house. Another mod that's super realistic is Insemination and Surrogacy by Lumpino once again. And for this one to work, all you gotta do is literally just click on your sim and you have to go on relationship and pregnancy, and then you have a new option unlocked, Insemination and Surrogacy. You can register with agency of surrogate pregnancies, you can attempt artificial insemination, you can carry a baby for other sim, or you can have a baby through surrogate from agency. When you click on this option of having a surrogate, you're gonna have to pay 5,000 simoleons, and then you have this moodlet pop up, this notification pop up, and it says Faith Dodd will carry a baby for Melanie. When we go over to our relationship and Insemination and Surrogacy, we can invite over surrogate. You can also still attempt to carry a baby for other sim, or you can attempt artificial insemination, and you can still, register with an agency. And you're also gonna unlock a new moodlet. Found a surrogate from registering as a surrogate. The agency for surrogate pregnancies found someone willing to carry Melanie's baby. And then when you invite the surrogate over, you will have 3 options. You can ask about the pregnancy, you can ask about baby's birth gender, and you can ask about surrogate pregnancy progress. The next one we have is called Paternity Testing and Drama. And I know what you're gonna say, but we have the family trees, so we know who the father is. This is for the drama. This is for the storyline. So with that one, you're gonna unlock 2 options. The first one being baby drama, and then you can become flirty. So that one works really well if you have baby daddies or baby mamas. Obviously, for some reason, you don't want to be flirting with them if you're not in a relationship with them and you have like a bit iffy relationship as well with them. And the next one is also in the same section, relationship, family, and pregnancy. You're gonna unlock this thing called paternity testing. And as you can see, I have not told him yet that my sim is pregnant. So first we need to reveal that we are pregnant, and we have 4 options. Ask to marry due to having child together, ask for money to raise latest child, tell Clement he did not father Melanie's child, lie, and then tell Clemens he fathered Melanie's child, tell the truth. Honestly, when you have multiple people that you did with, then obviously you can send them out for paternity testing. And the last mod by Lumpino is called Adoption, Expansion, and Overhaul. And as you can guess by the title, this mod allows you to have a better adoption system and better adoption experience. So for example, when you click on your sim, everything seems to be in the same category. And honestly, it's so handy because you can just go into that category and you don't have to look through all of them in multiple places. So you click on adoption and then fill online adoption application. And then you're going to be greeted with this screen. So should Melanie adopt through the sim foster care system and it costs 500 simoleons, it's faster, less selective, less choice, or through the Sim World Agency for adoption. It costs 5,000, more selective with more choice. So for example, we're going to go through with adopt through the Sim World Agency just for the funsies. And then you're going to have a second decision. The application process includes a home visit for an adoption agent. The requirement of the visit can be waived for a fee. Just like the real world in The Sims 4, you can buy anything and everything you want, and you can solve any issues with money. And then you're gonna get a pop-up in the notification center. Hello, Melanie, our system received your application for adopting. We will review it as soon as possible. You paid the fees to skip the home visit and have us obtain information about you through contacting relevant agencies, so we will get started on that. You should receive a letter of decision regarding the outcome of your application soon. So I'm pretty sure it's going to take a bit of time, maybe like 24 sim hours, maybe something similar to when you get the university letter acceptance or rejection, but pretty much that's how it works. And last but not least, the absolute gem when it comes to pregnancy overhaul mods, and of course is the childbirth mod by PANDASAMA. This mod is so massive that at this point I don't even know if I shouldn't be making a separate video about it. But long story short, when you get pregnant, that's when all the fun begins with this mod. First things first, when you get pregnant, the most important thing that you have to do is click on your phone and call obstetrician. When you call obstetrician, that's when you unlock the possibilities of going for your checkup. So like you see here, you can pick what birthing options you want to have for your birth. Like, for example, if you want to have natural delivery, surgery machine, C-section, home birth, or even if you want to go for pregnancy checkups. And when you're in the hospital, you have to make sure to place a specific item that comes with this mod, so specific CC items. And before you do that, make sure that you type in BB enable free build on, so then you can actually edit the hospital, because this lot is not editable by default, so you can't really make any edits. You can get a pap test, so you can choose the doctor that you want to get the pap test from. We're just going to choose the first one that's literally on the screen. And then of course, if you have the censorship mod by Wicked Whims, if you do have Wicked Whims, then this is not going to be censored and everything is going to be visible. But since I do have a censorship because I'm making this video, you can't see anything. And then you're gonna get a notification that you're all done and the procedure went smoothly. The ultrasound chair. And then all you gotta do is start an ultrasound scan. Literally, the animations for this mod are so good. You can actually tell that they are talking things through. She's getting the ultrasound scan, and you even gonna get, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Let me just rewind a bit. And then when you're done with your ultrasound, this is the cutest thing ever. You're going to get the ultrasound scan in your inventory. And you can just place it anywhere in the walls. You can even do a picture frame. You can add baby name. It's honestly so cute. So freaking cute. She's in labor now. All you got to do is go onto the bed and basically ask for epidural. So you have some more options, you know, when you're in a hospital. Is not just go to the surgery machine and get baby delivered. So mind you, just like real life, natural delivery is gonna take quite some time. Sometimes it's gonna be very quick, and sometimes you're gonna spend hours and hours in the hospital, even in the Sims world. And you can also do breathing exercises. So as you can see, literally the birth is super realistic. And like I said before, when you have Wicked Whims installed or anti-censorship mod, you will see everything. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know which mods you used in your game. I'm pretty sure you used PANDASAMA's mod because it's one of the most popular ones, if not literally the most popular pregnancy mod in the mods community and in the Sims community. So honestly, I'm a huge fan of it, as you can tell. But anyways, let me know what you think, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.